Alright, hello everyone. And this time we'll be playing as Ieyasu Tokugawa in Samurai Warriors 2.
Let the journey commence.
Sort of like the end of the journey, really, considering he's the last story I'm playing.
Nice items for your perusal. Please.
Although it's not necessarily the end, I still have a stream with Ranmaru and Okuni after this. What weapon do I have for him? Not bad. Yeah, we'll just go with that.
Looks like
Lord Ieyasu, the Oda outnumber the Asai 10 to 1. We are outnumbered by the Asakura 3 to 1. The Oda are shameless in their disrespect for our lives.
We will endure.
My lord, do you know the reason for which you are enduring so?
Our future.
It is not prudent to endure without reason. It's foolish.
We will endure this, so all Japan may know our strength. Forward!
Ieyasu Tokugawa, lord of the lands of Mikawa and Totomi, had originally served Yoshimoto Imagawa, the lord of Suruga. After the Imagawa were defeated at Okehazama by Nobunaga Oda, Ieyasu declared himself independent and pledged his allegiance to Nobunaga. In the year 1570, Nobunaga was attacked by his brother-in-law, Nagamasa Azai. Nobunaga wanted to destroy Nagamasa, who had gained in strength by allying with the Asakura clan. To even the odds, he asked for assistance from his own ally, Ieyasu. When planning the upcoming attack, Nobunaga chose to lead his own army against the smaller Azai clan. Meanwhile, Ieyasu was ordered to lead his own forces against the Asakura, who outnumbered him 3 to 1.
Now is the time to endure with a pride befitting the men of Mikawa. Chapter 1, Battle of Anegawa. For the future, one step at a time.
Okay, now that we saw all that, someone said to buy us with a bit bodyguard, so I'm going to attempt to do that if they're here.
we have plenty of nice items for your perusal. Please have a look.
He was asking for a musketeer. I don't think I see the guy they were talking about. Oh no, that was student Ishin. That's not a musketeer, but I'm pretty sure that's what they said. Bye Matsu, you served me well. No loyalty whatsoever. I have no idea who that bodyguard I picked up even is. I love the name of Ieyasu's weapon, just Boom Blade. I mean, it's accurate, but sounds like a 5-year-old came out with it. And this stage we've done a bunch of times. So there's probably not going to be a lot to say about it. I don't think Ieyasu has anything new. Well, I take that back. His dream stage ought to be new.
We will attack the Azai. Meanwhile, Ieyasu's army shall deal with the Asakura. They shall pay for their treachery in hell. The
Asakura army greatly outnumbers our own. For now, we must hold strong. Of course, what we do after that, I'm not so sure.
Look out! Here I come!
I have surpassed.
Ieyasu is a normal type character, and he actually has a pretty good moveset.
An exceptional warrior.
He swings a lot faster than I remember.
Another obstacle.
That's some very pretty work you're doing out there.
We'll hit the Asakura with a surprise attack. Yasumasa, strike them from the back row. I will charge the front line in order to divert their attention.
His missile was pretty good.
Here I come!
We're just hitting everything in front of him with a scatter shot of cannonballs. By the way, this weapon, we've seen it shit out lasers, cannonballs, multiple cannonballs at once,
Unless you would
and a
prefer to
flamethrower.
die here in Anegawa, I shall make my honor known.
This weapon is either magic or so advanced in technology it surpasses anything we currently have,
I want Nagamasa
considering what all it can do in that small amount of space.
and finish it.
Lord Nagamasa, I love you so much.
You mustn't lose, for Oichi's sake.
I want the knave who did this torn to pieces.
I wonder if that knave line was unique. Like you only hear it playing as Ieyasu,
It appears
and
you are
successfully luring them in.
Yoshikage Asakura, I have come for your head. What? Where did this fool come from?
Also, I like how we ambush him with a generic and not, you know, just have Hanzo in this stage.
Escape us. Forward! I have surpassed another obstacle.
There's a flamethrower attack. That's pretty late into his square string. Multiple cannonball shot.
I have surpassed
R1 in square has him shoot a single cannonball. R1 in triangle has him shoot multiple.
warrior.
And you can't tell with no enemies around, but those cannonballs actually home in on enemies. So these cannonballs also have homing technology inside of them. Somehow. A game? I've kind of already done that. You're way behind.
I shall not forget this.
Wow, he went down really easy. I didn't think a few square screens would kill him.
Inconceivable. I have surpassed another obstacle.
An exceptional warrior.
Nagamasa's stronger than he looks, eh, Hideyoshi?
Nagamasa's got a lot of momentum going for him now. Don't waste energy attacking him yet.
He can also create like some small explosions around him too. I'm convinced this cannon can do anything.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa. The Asakura have withdrawn. Now we must move to assist the Oda.
Alright, let's kill Nagamasa's wife.
I must go and put a stop to the Tokugawa.
Let's see.
Here I come!
Oh, the game said they homed in.
Not disappoint me.
If I shoot in completely the wrong direction. It does look like it's just sort of... Oh no, they do home a little bit. It's really hard to tell. And it doesn't seem to do it for every shot.
I'm afraid I have no choice but to fight you. I won't let you stand in Lord Nagamasa's way.
I'm sorry, Oichi. You, as the Kendama user, really has no say against the guy with the cannon spear.
Another obstacle.
Might like that is a rare find on the battlefield.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
It appears you are of some use to me.
Yeah, also must be some sort of brilliant-ass scientist.
Another obstacle.
Might like that is a rare find on the battlefield.
Your strength was too much for me to overcome.
It was more the cannon than me.
Keep going. Do not fear. Press forward. Not yet. I can still fight. I can't let fatigue get the best of me.
Like how Nagamasa is just immediately exasperated.
Eventually, now's our chance to attack.
This is it. This will be my final attack.
We saw him go through like all of his lines back to back. I guess because there were so many other lines interrupting him, and we already defeated Oichi.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
It appears you are of some use to me.
I did not want to go down.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa.
Interesting, defeating that defense captain causes the reserve captain to switch to your side immediately. And a bit annoying, because I wanted to meet XP from him.
I shall be your opponent. I have surpassed.
Alright, and his Extreme Legends charge attack is just shooting giant fireballs. Just chalk that up to another thing the cannon can do.
So be it.
Enemies at the main camp. Send reinforcements.
For honor, I will slay Nobunaga.
Look out! Here I come! Test your skill against my experience.
Oh wow, are we going to save Ieyasu, Ranmaru's dad?
For Nobunaga.
But we can't have that.
Away.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
An exceptional warrior.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
I will not give in.
You know, just in case, let's see if Ieyasu says anything to Nobunaga. Nothing. Alright. I think I already ran past... Yeah, I ran past Magawichi and, Hideyoshi. Did I get close to Tadakatsu? Wait, Hanzo was here? And Yasumasa's still the one that does the ambush? Wow. Hanzo was said nothing for this entire stage. I actually thought he didn't appear naturally. Even with the Ieyasu being a little overpowered, it still takes a while to take down the commander. Because they have so much HP.
What does the future hold for us now?
I have
Oh,
surpassed.
thank you again, Pyrotechnic. Another $10 donation. Man, you were so generous. I know I'm never really in chats, but I love you, I love all y'all, and yes, even you, Zelda. Thank you. Also, you are now manually breathing. Damn it. Have fun. Thanks. Oh yeah, I'll show you. I'll stop manually breathing.
welcome. Please, take your time. Looks like...
Fuck, that was a bad idea. I should have held on for a little longer. Could have hit it behind not talking about this thing.
Oda and Tokugawa victory at Anegawa soon spread across the land. When the news reached Shingen Takeda, he realized the danger these two men presented and decided to mobilize his army as well. Ieyasu saw Shingen's move as a chance to prove his strength, independent of his alliance with Nobunaga. He gathered his men and raced to halt the advancing Takeda army. However, the clever Shingen had anticipated a move such as this and successfully lured Ieyasu into the open fields of Mikatagahara. There, waiting Takeda soldiers ambushed an unprepared Ieyasu. It would take all of Ieyasu's might to escape this danger.
My foolish pride has led me right into the jaws of death. Chapter 2, Battle of Mikatagahara. For the future, one step at a time.
Yes, I did actually hold my breath for that. I haven't tried to hold my breath in a really long time. I don't know how long I could do it before I, like, actually passed out. Never really gone that far. Victory. Defeat Shingen or Ieyasu arrives at the escape point, so... Yeah, I noticed people saying this. I could just speedrun this, just end it in, like, a minute. But there's no fun in that.
Shingen has tricked us. We've been led into a death trap. Fine then. We will show them the pride with which men of Mikawa died.
No, your head is too high a prize for these guys. You must escape. The future of this land rides on you.
And I'm also riding on a horse, so that means the future of the land also rides on this specific horse.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
Yeah, there is like a line where Ieyasu was surprised, and he actually gives you some gold if you manage to keep everyone alive throughout this entire stage. I don't think I've done it on stream yet. Maybe I'll get it done this time. It's kind of hard to tell when something's just gonna die to peons, though.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You have done your duty well.
I be your opponent.
Hey, you won the deadlock. And yeah, pretty accurate. Stab, boom. Exactly what you should expect from a boom blade.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
Do not disappoint me!
I have surpassed.
Like you can just jump and spam the cannonballs.
Even greater than I imagined.
Yeah, they should be able to get through these peons pretty quickly. I believe this will trigger an ambush. There it is.
Now! Attack!
I forgot Ieyasu can just shoot a laser within his normal moveset, which also is unblockable. I guess what would you expect from a laser? I remember him shooting a massive fuck-off laser in Warriors Orochi. I'm looking forward to using that.
I shall be your opponent. I have surpassed another obstacle.
You have done your duty well. The Hojo's alliance with the Taneda serves my purpose, so I shall serve as well. Ieyasu's head will make a fine addition to my collection.
I have surpassed another obstacle. Such prowess comes.
Hello, actual ruler of Japan.
I am the wind that calls forth chaos.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa.
Have any lines? Apparently not. I guess they're all reserved for the true timeline. Excuse me, we're in a deadlock here.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
Yeah, it is kind of weird that
You've done nothing.
Tadakatsu has a unique praise line for Ieyasu, but Hanzo does not.
Go for it, Katsunori. Make me proud.
Yes, father!
It's weird to be able to like control all the ambushes yourself
I
now.
have surpassed another obstacle.
Where did I park my horse? There it is.
Done your duty well.
Tsugu's still doing okay. I remember this guy at the top right tends to die the easiest. He is right next to Shingen. Little hurt.
Didn't anyone teach you to respect your elders?
Now he has no enemies around him, so he ought to be fine. Oh, but he appears to be moving.
Forgive me. I am not worthy of such attention.
Probably gonna waltz straight into more enemies. But to keep everyone safe, I probably should just rush towards Hamamatsu.
Be careful. The terrain up ahead is difficult to navigate.
Another ambush.
Test your skill against my experience.
At least Ieyasu's not as bad about this as Cao Cao from Escape from
I
TV.
have surpassed another obstacle.
You never cease to amaze me.
Like insulting the enemy for not placing an ambush, and then 5 seconds later realizing they actually did place an ambush there.
All units attack! Make Ieyasu's head roll! I am right here! Ieyasu does not turn his back on his enemy!
I am Ieyasu. Try to take my head.
You pathetic dogs of the Takeda! Ieyasu is right here!
That gun should appear.
He who works alone dies alone.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You're even greater than I imagined. Test your skill against my experience.
I think it's taking so long for Sakon to appear just because a whole bunch of, like, lines keep interrupting him.
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
Behold the strength of
Damn.
the warriors of Mikawa.
What is your morale? Did I go past him? That is Ane, there he is. It's not even the lowest, he gets his ass kicked.
Shima, Ronin of Yamato. I've come to learn a thing or two from Lord Shingen. Everyone's okay with that, right?
Sakon closes the gates.
Didn't anyone teach you to respect your elders?
Look out! Here I come!
Prepare to be mauled by the Tiger of Kai.
This can't take much more.
You stop running. Don't tell me you're out of energy already.
I don't need to drive. Not if I can kill you.
Does that actually win the stage? Oh, it does. I wish I'd fought Sakon.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa.
Oh well.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You're even greater than I imagined.
Well, I guess I can ride that down and see what lines he has. And I guess kill him anyways. And yeah, someone already went down. And apparently Tadazane died too.
Survive and bring peace to the land.
I cannot retreat.
Well, everyone just died.
This is a battlefield. Don't blame me if you get hurt. We keep running into each other, don't we? This time, why don't you just run your throat into the edge of my sword? Ieyasu thought...
Sakon, this is literally the first time we've met. What the fuck are you on?
But Lord Shingen saw it coming and was well prepared. Ieyasu still has much to learn about the essence of strategy.
Maybe so, Seko. But there's more to war than just strategy.
Ieyasu's men are willing to die for him. That is impressive. But what will he do for them once there's no more need for them to risk their lives? Somehow I just don't think Ieyasu's looking that far ahead.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You never cease to amaze me.
Sakon's claiming that Ieyasu needs to learn more about the essence of strategy. Sakon needs to learn faces.
Has left the battlefield.
I don't know who he could possibly confuse for
Our lord has
Ieyasu.
escaped Mikatagahara. All units fall back.
Sakon's referring to the body double? Possibly. I kinda doubt it.
Victory will wait.
Ah, he doesn't die.
This will require rethinking of strategy.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
We're never gonna hear that Simi Yi line.
All right, we'll back off. It's not as though Ieyasu is much of a threat anyway.
I just kicked your ass.
Escaped at last.
We all won this victory together.
Ieyasu says, surrounded by corpses.
the gate!
I lost many fine men. They died. All for my lack of vision. I'm sorry. So sorry.
They died for something more important to them than their own lives. For a future they fought to realize. And now, my lord, can you see it? The path you must take before you.
I see it clearly. I see a future that they desired but would not see. A future of peace.
Only you can carry the burden of realizing that future.
And a heavy one it is.
Yes, falling off of a horse would hurt quite a lot.
June 1582. The temple Honnoji in Kyoto. Nobunaga Oda, betrayed by his retainer Mitsuhide Akechi, vanished forever in a sea of flame.
Can't wait for someone to binge watch these streams and then just like play a drinking game where you drink every time Nobunaga dies.
Ieyasu managed to survive the attack at Mikatagahara. Soon after, Shingen Takeda died due to illness. Time passed, and Nobunaga was unexpectedly assassinated by one of his most trusted retainers, Mitsuhide Akechi. With these two fearsome lords dead, Ieyasu became one of the two most powerful men in Japan. The other was Hideyoshi, another Oda retainer who had quickly avenged Nobunaga's death by killing Mitsuhide. But only one of these men could eventually rule the land. To settle their rivalry, Ieyasu challenged Hideyoshi to a battle at Komaki-Nagakute.
I have seen our future. For now, I must keep pushing forward. Chapter 3, Battle of Komaki-Nagakute. For peace, one step at a time.
It's another one of those where you lose if the main camp is taken. Or if Nobukatsu was defeated, so we still have a commander regardless of playing as Ieyasu. Sage is definitely one that doesn't come up too often. I guess Ina isn't on the Tokugawa's side. Huh.
The first to make a move in this battle will lose. Do not march. Strengthen the defenses and await the enemy's advance.
And I made this battle turn out differently by not destroying that unit on the right. It may just result in the enemy charging. He also ignores his own orders. Ah, the gate's closed. And can you imagine getting knocked on the ground and then just like someone just puts a cannon on top of you and fires? Jesus.
Lost your nerve, Hideyoshi? Asumasa, head for Iwasaki Castle.
Look out! Here I come!
Just charge first. Sure. I guess I have to go to the left. Well, nope, that gate is locked as well. There's no way for me to charge.
Stay strong. I have surpassed another obstacle. An exemplary warrior. Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa.
Can you endure this?
His cannonballs from his Muso don't always do it, but do actually home him somewhat. Like his R1 triangle.
I bow to your skills.
Charged before Iwasaki was captured. I tried! The gate was locked! Where the hell am I supposed to charge? Every single gate was locked. And still currently is, in fact.
Do not disappoint me.
I have surpassed another obstacle. A splendid show of force. I shall be your opponent.
I'm sure it probably would have just resulted in Hideyoshi charging anyways.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
Ieyasu, the old Tanuki, is indeed a cunning general.
Perhaps, but he's not without his weaknesses.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa.
You couldn't have come at a better time.
I do wish the flamethrower like dealt a bit more actual damage. It's fun to use.
I shall be your opponent.
It just seems to rely on the elemental damage more than the actual hit from the attack. Just cannon spam.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You have done your duty well.
I have surpassed.
I think it's more accurate to say I'm doing your duty well.
A splendid show of force.
Look out! Here I come!
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
The second mission of this stage is basically just defeat Hideyoshi's entire army. Like, alright.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa.
Look out! Here I come!
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
There, I already took this.
Hideyoshi's defeat was certain the moment he released that detached unit. All units advance. Rain death upon the Toyotomi.
Oh right, I have to trigger an ambush in the center. They really wall off this stage.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa.
These guys are in hyper mode.
Yet. If Noble Katsu surrenders, the Tokugawa will lose their justification for this fight.
I dare you to try to take my head. I have surpassed another obstacle.
A splendid show of force.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You're even greater than I imagined.
I promise to do my best, my darling.
Now we have Nene going after the main camp.
Enemies at the main camp. Send reinforcements.
I'm honestly way more worried about that than I am about Hideyoshi reaching Nobukatsu. It would be even if Hideyoshi didn't have several officers to get through first.
I'll do whatever it takes to defend my family. Why don't you give in to my darling? Everybody else has.
This is the greatest battle of our age. The winner must earn his victory.
I wouldn't really say this is the greatest battle. Like, most people would give that to, like, Sekigahara or Osaka. Or the most important battle of all, Pirate Hunt. A maze student didn't steal a kill there.
An exemplary warrior.
Ow! How dare you!
Hideyoshi's actually going to make it there, isn't he? Wow. He kind of just skipped past everything. I don't lose if he reaches there, right? Okay, good.
I wish you luck keeping up with me. This is it, Ieyasu. The winner of this fight wins Japan.
Indeed. And whichever that may be, let us both promise to make a better world.
And to lure him away from Nobukatsu. Because I still want to fight Sekon and Mitsunari up there. God, it is so much easier to lure him in this game than it is— wow, you look weird— than it is to lure anyone in Dynasty Warriors 4 or 5.
He will rule this world, and you will not stop him.
If he does, the peace under him shall be fleeting. I cannot allow that.
I'm gonna give you the gift of
pain.
It must have like definitely improved the AI pathing in this.
I expected you to know better than that.
Life's just full of surprises, isn't it?
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa.
Now, I don't think this game has any luring objectives, does it?
I have surpassed another obstacle.
I think it does actually for the Shimazu, but that's basically it.
Live to fight another day. That sounded nice.
So now you just got bored fighting Ieyasu and went after a generic.
Another obstacle. Such prowess.
Excuse you. I was waiting for that to drop.
I admit, this loss comes as a surprise.
Ieyasu's defense stat might be a bit too high.
Sorry, I don't feel like dying today. Sayonara!
I have surpassed another obstacle. Do not pursue him. If we kill Hideyoshi here, the land will again fall into chaos. Step by step. Step by step.
Yeah, after all that and actually winning this, they just decide, nah, you still get to rule the land anyways. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't actually happen. Although I think the chat was saying otherwise and that it did actually happen.
The Battle of Komaki-Nagakute was won by the Tokugawa. However, Ieyasu believed that if he killed Hideyoshi now, the land would be thrown back into a state of chaos. Therefore, Ieyasu let Hideyoshi rule Japan for the time being. Hideyoshi then went on to conquer the southern island of Kyushu. That left only two clans in the entire land who still defied him. They were the Hojo in Kanto and the Date in Oshu. In the year 1590, Hideyoshi ordered powerful men from throughout his domain to attack Odawara Castle, home of the Hojo. Ieyasu also joined the fight and rode to attack Odawara from the east.
Every step taken must be taken towards peace. Chapter 4, Siege of Odawara Castle. For peace, one step at a time.
This is not just a battle to attack the Hojo. We must show our strength and sap the will of anyone else who wants to oppose us. Then we will make a new, happy Japan. That's right, folks! We're almost there!
Masamune Date is here to see you, my lord.
Oh hey, this is the last time we have to watch this cutscene. Finally! We went for quite a few without having to see it again, but here it is, one last time, rearing its ugly head. Or its crescent moon-shaped helmet.
Masamune, has he come to yield as well?
This kid could get killed.
Yeah, the narrator just says that Ieyasu is letting Hideyoshi rule for the time being. Like at any moment, Ieyasu is just gonna open the cannon lid and blow Hideyoshi's head off. Like, I rule Japan now.
I would take your head, but it's worth more where it is now.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So, let's make our enemies beg us for peace.
I didn't realize how many quote-unquote commanders we have for this battle. We lose if Hideyoshi, Ieyasu, Masamune, or Yoshihiro is defeated. But Genchio, I guess. Wait, is Genchio not here? What? She's in this battle, isn't she? That's weird. Do you also have a unique version of this?
I'm counting on you guys to take down the Eastern Front. Now get to it!
I may be Hideyoshi's ally, but so are the Date and Shimazu. I doubt he trusts any of us. The Tokugawa must seize this castle. Then we will surely win Hideyoshi's favor.
I think you ought to have his favor by letting him rule the land. I think he kinda owes you at this point.
First the gate won't open, and now cannons! Odawara Castle is truly formidable.
Stop the enemy from firing! I can't stand to watch my soldiers get lambasted like that. Okay, time to make our move. Everybody, protect the siege ramps.
I do like that he says siege ramps plural. He knows he has more. Went ahead and took out that reserve captain specifically so we wouldn't have to worry about those guys respawning right in front of its path. Ina and Genchio do not exist in this timeline. Apparently. You know what? While I'm waiting, let's go see what Ieyasu has to say to Hideyoshi.
Ieyasu, did I ever thank you for saving me back at the Battle of Komaki? Phew! When I think what would have happened without you, it makes my skin crawl.
Our land would still be making its way toward peace. That is its destiny.
I think the word you were looking for, Hideyoshi, was spared.
Be your opponent.
Make it sound like Ieyasu rescued him from danger.
From the inside. Then we'll let our allies pour in.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
Might like that is a rare find on the battlefield. There's only one thing deadlier than a blade in war. An empty stomach. Find out where they're keeping their provisions, then we'll starve them out.
Wonder if Kotaro dies in this stage. I don't think he ever dies at Odawara.
Look out! Here I come!
I'm not even sure if he dies in the Hideyoshi version, where it's a final stage for both him and Nene.
You
cease to amaze me, my lord.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa. I have surpassed another obstacle.
Might like that is a rare find on the battlefield.
Death to the intruders.
These things are more than just a bit annoying. Take out the officers controlling them.
Look out! Here I come!
Test your skill against my experience.
I imagine Masamune has a line with Ieyasu. That feels appropriate.
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
Your luck is impressive. I'll give you that. Lord Ieyasu, I have faith that you will be the one to inherit the land after Hideyoshi. Allow me to introduce myself. Masamune Date, at your service.
Huh? I hope you're more patient than you look. I be your opponent. I have surpassed another obstacle.
He is more patient than he looks, but he's terrible about hiding what he really wants.
Can't take much more of this.
Favorite Samurai Warriors 2 songs? I don't really have one. I don't really care for the Samurai Warriors 1 or 2 soundtrack. It sounds a bit too samey for a lot of the songs. I would prefer the Samurai Warriors 1 soundtrack, where like a lot of the stages could sound very unique and different.
Here I come!
I have surpassed another obstacle.
I am proud to witness you in battle.
I shall be your opponent. Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa. I have surpassed another obstacle.
Might like that is a rare find on the battlefield.
I actually feel like people tend to agree with that sentiment just because based on the like DLC they had for like later Samurai Warriors games, where they like released remixes of the Samurai Warriors 1 soundtrack as part of the DLC.
How strange. Is your main camp of no value to you?
Yow! Get back here! They're all over the main camp!
Anything to say to Yoshihiro? Guess not.
Fool. Now to make this battlefield truly bleed.
Wow, Kataro's rushing Masamune.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
Kataro's doing whatever the fuck he wants.
My lord.
Can't take much more of this.
Look out!
Also, Kotaro is blinking like he's the commander, even though the conditions don't list him as a commander.
Here I come!
I shall be your opponent.
An explosion attack is really good when you're surrounded by officers.
Might like that is a rare find on the battlefield.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
If this were realistic, that attack would have blown off that general's torso.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikao.
Or since, like, the blade was embedded in him, it would probably just, like, blow his stomach away, but, like, the upper half would still be there, impaled on his blade. If this game was M-rated, that'd be, like, metal as hell. Oh, well, and just shouting wrong opinion about my thoughts for the Samurai Warriors 2 soundtrack. Fair enough. I've been wrong before.
I will swallow your strength and leave you unwhole.
Nothing to say, despite this incredibly unique appearance. Yoshihiro triggering another ambush. Notice Tatakatsu's still outside the castle, like he apparently never made it inside.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You never cease to
Probably because Genshio isn't there to, like, help him cut through it all.
This reminds me of the depths of hell.
Been there in person, I take it. So Kotaro says, implies he's been to hell, and if you're playing as Okuni and encounter him in, like, battle, I'm pretty sure he has a line where he says he was cast out of heaven. What the fuck is his backstory?
I have surpassed another obstacle. I have a long way to go before I can match your might.
What a compliment from Yoshihiro.
Give in.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
Guess we'll go all the way up north and help Masamune again. You have to save Masamune 3 times in this battle. Jeez.
I be your opponent.
Look out! Here I come!
I have surpassed another obstacle.
Your luck is impressive. I give you that.
More the cannon than any luck.
Another obstacle.
Might like that is a rare find on the battlefield.
The cannon really does do a lot for, like, Ieyasu, as far as playing as him. Like, it's such a fun weapon.
Can't take much more.
Can you imagine if they took that away from him? How much more boring he'd be?
Young swordsman.
No.
I've been wanting to see what you're made of.
Kotaro, you directly attacked Masamune. If you're going to use that line, you should have used it then.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Ieyasu.
It's nice that they spawn like a crap ton of troops here, but like the game just cannot process them all in time. So like, despite how many are here, they don't appear until they're like right on you.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Ieyasu.
Look out! Here I come!
I shall be your opponent. I have surpassed another obstacle. You never cease to amaze me, my lord. I have surpassed another obstacle.
Might like that is a rare find on the battlefield.
Can't take much more.
I think people were trying to like assign like demon roles to the ninja characters. Someone said Kunoichi as a succubus. Actually, Gracia would fit that more, considering she has a succubus outfit in, I think it's DLC for Samurai Warriors 4.
I can't let the land be unified already. I'm not done having my fun yet. Let's play a game. I call it evisceration. Would you like to know the rules?
Yes, please. Well, are you gonna explain the rules? How am I supposed to know what to do if you don't tell me?
Chaos will still prevail where I have failed.
I have surpassed another obstacle. You never cease to amaze.
Char doesn't drop anything.
So they've come this far.
I will show you the power of the Hojo.
Test your skill against my experience.
Imagine Kotaro appeared again.
Dare you try to take my head?
It's weird for like the most childish character to like have a succubus outfit. Yeah, I think they were going for like the irony of it.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Ieyasu.
I think Gracia like progressively gets older as the games continue on.
Long live the Hojo clan.
Can't take much more of this. I have surpassed another obstacle.
That's some very
Sort of similar to Masamune, I guess. Except in Samurai Warriors 5. There, Gracia de-aged into non-existence.
At least our legacy go unforgotten.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
Ieyasu, I'm leaving control of the East in your capable hands.
These are the lands of the great Genji samurai, Yoritomo Minamoto. I gladly accept. Of course, it will be difficult to abandon my home in Mikawa, but here in Edo, I can build a new home. One that rivals even the capital in Kyoto. Step by step. Step by step.
Not sure if Ieyasu, like, actually speaks to Yoshitsune Minamoto and Warriors Urchi too. I think any interaction they could have had just sort of gets glossed over in favor of them building a rivalry between Yoshitsune and Lubu. And then immediately forgetting about it in the next game. Just straight to Sekigahara after this, wow.
The great Odawara castle fell without trouble. Afterward, the Date clan agreed to serve Hideyoshi, and the land was finally united. However, Hideyoshi's Japan would not last forever. Hideyoshi died of natural causes, and at once the land was plunged back into a state of chaos. Now, Ieyasu knew that his time had finally come. He mobilized his men and set out to create a new nation of his own. However, Hideyoshi had a loyal retainer by the name of Mitsunari Ishida, who refused to let power slip from the hands of the Toyotomi clan. To counter Ieyasu's forces from the east, Mitsunari called for help from lords who lived in the west. The two men, each with a vast army under his control, clashed at Sekigahara.
The deaths we suffer today will ensure peace for the lives of the future. Chapter 5, Battle of Sekigahara. For peace, one step at a time.
My lord, the enemy greatly outnumbers us. They have taken the high ground and surrounded us in a crane formation.
Up to this day, I have borne the burden of the people's future. The burden of attaining peace, and have advanced steadily along my long road. That progress can't be stopped. I shall win, as I was meant to win.
Someone said when they ever hear mention of Yoritomo Minamoto, they think of damn it, it went out too far, like Samurai Ghost or something like that. I think it was an incarnation from that. I've never played that, I don't know what that is. But I think of the Yoritomo from Genji, Days of the Blade. The second Genji game. He's like mentioned briefly in the first game, but you don't see him until the second one. Oh wow, Ina exists! It took Sekigahara for her to show up. I still don't see Genshio though. She may be removed from this timeline. A weapon acquisition. Defeat all enemies other than the sullen strategist. Which apparently translates to literally defeat all enemies, including the ones that will defect to you. Which is perfect. I am more than happy to do that. Slaughter everything.
We've turned the corner, men. When this battle ends, peace will reign. Your intentions may be honorable, Mitsunari, but your rule would not. We have arranged for Master Kobayakawa to defect to our side. Until then, leave him be, and concentrate your attacks elsewhere.
There's really no point in teaming up with the losing side.
Unless you just feel like killing him, then I mean, you know, go for it.
We we must deal with the Western Army's cannons.
Have you ever played Samurai Warriors Katana? I have. I've done an entire playthrough on the entire game.
Cannons are a fearsome invention indeed. Good thing
It is not fun to play. However, I do like some of the stories and events that go on in that.
Do not allow them all to be lost.
It's a very interesting take on Kotaro, the ninja path does. Or like, you get to see like the Samurai Warriors 2 iteration of him that's still chaotic and not like mellowed out by the presence of other Hojo Muso characters, but still like be reasonable and like interact with you, the player character.
Once and for all. Fukushima and Naomasa have both let their excitement get the best of them.
Let's see, there's also a fucking, don't you ignore me!
Hurry to their aid.
You son of a bitch! I really don't like this guy. There's another story where you just like hang out with Magoichi and just try to freaking pick up chicks everywhere. That goes about as well as you'd expect.
I see that Tokugawa's 4 great generals come highly overrated.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
There's like a daimyo route at the very end. That's just like you play as a... Oh, there's Genjo. You play as like a super badass character. Like some random character that's strong enough to be able to take like both Kojiro and Musashi in a fight and win.
Tokugawa's side if it weren't for Kokuchi. It appears that Chikawa and Mori both desire to join me. I have surpassed another obstacle.
I actually wouldn't mind to play it again. It's just I'd have to get some sort of like setup for the Wii, and I'd also have to use the Wii again.
Look out! Here I come!
And you would definitely see me fail a lot of the objectives, because some of them are just a real freaking pain to do.
I have surpassed.
Like, there was one thing where, like, you had to go up, like, a trap corridor to reach Genshio. And, like, if you got hit by a single trap, you lose. Like, the whole experience is, like, a minute, 30 seconds long, but, like, it took me, like, 30 minutes to do just because I kept getting hit by shit. Just because the controls are not responsive enough to, like, dodge appropriately. But I do have an entire playthrough of the game, so you can just, you know, watch that and see it all yourself. There's no commentary for it, but...
I have surpassed another obstacle.
I am proud to witness you in battle.
Did I lose the main camp? Yeah, wow, Genshio is actually a real threat here.
I am Genshio, Lord and Lady of the Tachibana.
Of course, Ieyasu still doesn't acknowledge Genshio's existence. The good thing about, like, knowing I need to just kill everyone is that I don't really have to worry about, escorting Magobe to Hideaki. You can just fail, it won't matter.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
This is the proud death of a Tachibana.
We do need to be careful not to defeat Eke.
Behold the strength of the warriors of
Yeah, all this can be ruined if like one ally officer steals a kill, or this bodyguard. And you know what we do to bodyguards that steal kills?
Another obstacle. Such amazing skill.
Now, where is that guy? Right, avoid that area. Love how Tachibana shows up once and then promptly dies. Yeah. There go our cannons.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
My lord, you are most impressive.
Behold the
I think that was a unique
strength
line
of
from
warriors
Nina.
of Ikawa.
Look out! Here I come!
So I guess both her and Tadakatsu have unique praise quotes to Ieyasu, but Hanzo doesn't. The game's kind of weird about who it'll give those to.
Another obstacle.
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
I need help! Now!
No, I'd actually kind of wish you would die already. You died already, could have defeated that guy. Ah, you're at full health. Just go die. Go.
I thank you for your help.
It's not what I'm here for. Just happen to be passing by.
Thank you. Shall not forget this.
Look out! Here I come!
I have surpassed.
The gates are locked, so I can't even get inside to fight Hideaki.
You are most impressive.
I guess I can defeat Eke now, can't I?
Test your skill against my experience.
I need help! Now!
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
Hanzo's praise quote to Orochi is the gamer word? What, leet or something? There he goes.
It appears the Eastern Army is struggling. And besides, I don't want to be remembered as a traitor. We shall attack the Eastern Army. Go get Ieyasu's head!
Well, he's actually not in the area you're going, but...
This does not bode well.
Prepare yourself!
At least we don't have to deal with Hyper Mode Yoshihiro.
Let us march. Let the banner of honor soar over Sekigahara.
Ieyasu just tanked his charge. What a badass.
This battle shall be the last great gamble of our age. I have surpassed another obstacle.
My lord, you are most impressive.
You are too much of a threat for me to let you get away alive. You're right. And if I kill you, I got no reason to run either. I have surpassed.
I do like how he had a special line for Yoshihiro.
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
Sometimes
Although it kind of doesn't work considering Yoshihiro wasn't trying to run.
sometimes you don't.
I need help! Now!
Can't take much more of this.
Yeah, Masashi doesn't go into hyper mode either.
I thank you for your help.
I found you, Ieyasu, and now I'm gonna cut you to ribbons.
Who in blazes are you? That some mad look you've got in your eyes.
Appropriate reaction from Ieyasu. And who are you?
I have surpassed another obstacle.
My lord, you are most impressive.
I choose to live for now.
Oh yeah, he has to live, doesn't he? He appears in Osaka.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa. I be your opponent. Please, tell me what I may do to repay you.
Do not kill this man. Alright, good.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
Oppose my lord, get killed by me. It's that simple.
How did you even get close enough to you to trigger that?
Can't take much more of this.
I never thought I'd see the man who turned tail at Mikatagahara become a commander.
On the contrary, that failure helped make me the man I am today. Why don't you give Shingen my thanks when you see him in the afterlife?
Oh no. I think it would be much better if you told him yourself.
An elaborate no you.
Look out! Here I come!
Also, wasn't Ieyasu already a commander in Mikatagahara? Not then, he definitely was at Komaki-Nagakute.
My lord, you are most impressive.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
Okay, I think it's just Sakon
Can't
left.
take much more of this. I have surpassed another obstacle.
My lord, you are most impressive.
Mitsunari has two great assets, Sakon Shima and Sawayama Castle. Now I see that Sakon's might in battle is truly unmatched.
Does that line play if, like, just Sakon gets a kill? It's kind of interesting. Or if that plays in, like, any version of this stage or just Ieyasu's.
Lose now. My friends are depending on me. I am fighting for my honor. I will win if it costs me 100,000 of my men.
What honor have you if you respect life so little?
Is a good point. See, this is what happens when you take honor advice from Kanetsugu.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa.
You end up with skewed ideals like that.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
You never cease to amaze me, my lord.
Blasted Ieyasu. Wilier. Mitsunari was a good lord. And he paid me, too. I had a fortunate life.
I shouldn't say something about Mitsunari at the end there. Alright, weapon acquired. I like this one because it's stained with the blood of the entire Western Army. Oh yeah, we got Ieyasu's Max Muso, which appropriately just has cannonballs rain down from above. So he just has even more cannonballs on screen when he Musos. Does that mean there's someone else with a cannon spear in the background just firing behind him?
Can't take much more.
Bye-bye.
At least I went down fighting.
I have surpassed another obstacle. Mitsunari, you would lead these people to their death in the name of honor? And what will that accomplish? Who will that serve?
Ieyasu says to a corpse.
Step by step. Step by step.
Ieyasu's title is just Shogun. Quake Maker. Damn, that sounds cool too. Pretty good weapon too. 2 attack buffs is pretty good. So, what I said about the weapon was something like from Warhammer, huh? I've actually never been into that. I don't even know if it's a game or a show or what. I hear it referenced all the time.
The Battle of Sekigahara was won by the Eastern Army. Ieyasu Tokugawa attained the title of shogun and established a new government. This time, the land was unified for good and finally came to know peace. Nonetheless, remnants of the Toyotomi clan still refused to admit defeat. They gathered together all the help they could find and decided to make one last stand at Osaka Castle. Frustrated, Ieyasu prepared his army once more to deal with the rebellion. If he didn't affirm his power here, he feared that everything he had worked so hard to earn could suddenly be lost.
The road has been long and dangerous, but the goal is just up ahead. Chapter 6, Osaka Campaign. For peace, one step at a time.
Okay, so Warhammer is a tabletop game that slowly became an RTS. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was an RTS game. I just wasn't positive, so I didn't want to just say that outright. Time to take over Japan.
Today, the chaos of the land will end, and we will build a world of peace. This is the final battle. Forward!
Look out! Here I come!
Hidetada, you are the shogun. Play well. If I lose you, Tokugawa will have no future.
I don't think he's the Shogun. You literally have a title that says you are. And like, at least not yet. You're still breathing, aren't you?
Sanada! How dare you! Whatever you do, seize control of the Sanada War! I shall be your opponent! I have surpassed another obstacle!
My lord, you are most impressive.
I am proud to witness you in battle.
Oh, Hidetada is the Shogun? By this point? Weird. That seems a bit premature, but whatever.
I am Yukimura Sanada. Stand down or be slain. The Sanada ward will not fall so easily.
Like how Hidetada was so generic, he didn't even respond to Ieyasu saying that, though. Hidetada went through some weird iterations in this series. Like, he's just a generic for most of it. And then in, like, Samurai Warriors 4, he was a generic with, like, a unique appearance, but he was still just a generic. And then I think in 4-2, his in-game incarnation got based on his anime character. Which is just sort of, like, an asshole, basically, like Yoshikage Asakura. And then in Spirit of Sonata, they actually made him a good character. Finally. And I don't mean good as in respectable, I mean one that's like a bit more nuanced and has a personality and character growth. Which is good for a character that's like not really in the game that much. Spirit of Sonata is a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to replaying that.
My lord, you are most impressive.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa.
I need help! Now!
I shall be your opponent.
Wonder if Hidetada will be in Samurai Warriors 5 too. Maybe. I feel like they're just gonna focus on Hideyoshi for that game, so I kind of doubt it. Yeah, with the important characters they skipped from like the Oda era in Samurai Warriors 5, like I wouldn't be surprised if they just skipped him entirely or just made him a generic.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
Your luck is impressive. I'll give you that.
Do not disappoint me.
I am the true man of war. The battlefield is my home.
Okay, thanks. I'm glad you see fit to inform me that every time I do this battle.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
I am proud to witness you in battle. Look out! Here I come!
I shall avenge my father, whose life was taken on the field of Sekigahara.
Son, a lot of lives were taken on the field of Sekigahara. By this weapon. Here, have a closer look.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
I bow to your skills.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa.
Yes, I recall Danimanban being the first boss in Onimusha 4. I guess Onimusha Dawn of Dreams isn't necessarily considered 4. I guess it's still considered like a spin-off, like some of the other Onimusha games. Like, I think they had a GBA game that's like a Tactics one or something. I never played that one.
Do not disappoint me.
I have a cannon to protect, but pretty sure I'm not going to succeed in protecting it. Did all those cannons miss this guy?
Prepare to be dazzled.
And nothing to say to Ieyasu this time? Alright. Especially would have a line if I triggered the cannon, but I think I have a higher chance of succeeding it if I take care of him now. Yeah, victory will wait thing is kind of bullshit from Ieyasu there, considering every single stage in this game has a timer. So hate Dynasty Warriors 9 or Samurai Warriors 5 more? Dynasty Warriors 9.
Another obstacle.
I at least finished Samurai Warriors 5.
I'll give you that.
I choose to live for now.
We'll bombard the main keep. Get ready.
Hurry! We must destroy their cannons!
Don't let them near. Protect the cannon.
This thing is ruined.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
My lord, you are most impressive.
Just don't stop attacking it. Come on, what did the cannon even do to you? Nothing, it's done nothing to you. Yeah, it's about to do something, but it hasn't done anything to you now. Can't punish someone for a crime they didn't commit. No, don't you fucking bomb it. I actually may have succeeded this. Holy shit. It's gonna happen. Do I really need to get that close?
Now, target the main keep of Osaka Castle.
I like how they show it like arcing up, too.
Not the main keep. Those cannons will kill us all.
I was gonna arc up anyways. It could have stopped like way over here or something. Didn't need to get right up to the gate.
All units, charge!
I protected the siege ramp, a ram, and a cannon now. I'm the king of protecting things in this game. Well, siege weaponry specifically, but...
Your luck is impressive. I'll give you that.
Guess I don't really need the horse anymore, do I?
I am proud to witness you in battle.
Nagawishi's still alive again.
This ought to be over before you know it.
Wow, that dealt a lot of damage to him really quick.
I'll give you that.
I'm not beaten. I'm just going for a little walk.
And Nagawishi still got to live after all that.
I shall be your opponent. I have surpassed another.
I see mention of red hair's design now. I do think it looks better as the series has gone on. Although I don't even remember what it looks like in Dynasty Warriors 9 though. But it does look pretty fucking metal in 7 and 8.
The Toyotomi cannot be destroyed so long as I live.
I am Yukimura Sanada.
This is mostly a normal looking horse until Dynasty Warriors 6, where it just becomes massive. I actually enjoy playing Dynasty Warriors 6. I'm looking forward to streaming that one.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
My lord, you are most impressive.
Must stay strong. I have surpassed another obstacle.
I bow to your skills.
I bought some time. The real Lord Hideori should be...
Which meme would fit Shikanosuke Yamanaka well? Something to do with deers. I am not familiar with memes.
Away from me, so will also the land. I have surpassed another obstacle.
Your luck is impressive. I'll give you that.
Lord Hideori, I shall end the Tokugawa line here. That is the least I can offer you.
Oh no! Yukimura is after Hidetada.
Look out! Here
I do like him going after Hidetada means he's going for like a different direction.
For the sake of peace, I have tamed the wolves of the West. However, I am glad to know that at least one of them...
And again, Hidetada doesn't say anything. I'm convinced it's just like a straw doll a straw life-size doll of Hidetada. He just put there.
My death can bring peace.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
My lord, you are most impressive.
The Toyotomi's rule. A mere
Scarecrow, that's what I'm thinking of. A Hidetada Scarecrow.
Was it all but a dream?
I'm bad at remembering words when I want to say them.
Must stay strong.
I thank you for your help.
Ieyasu, I come for your head. Now you will witness the strength of my honor.
You're not an easy man to keep down, Sanada.
During that first line, Yukimura clips through his armor so hard. People saying they don't like the Rimbo system and that's where it sits. Yeah, it's not good. Even as someone who enjoys playing it, no, it's not good. Like that system where like you have to like build up a combo in order to like have access to your full moveset is really annoying. Especially when most of your moveset is just mashing square anyways in that game. It is sort of fits with the Empire's version, where like the whole Rimbo system is just sort of thrown out, and your weapon's moveset is now tied to how upgraded the weapon is.
My body may perish.
That or your level, I don't remember which.
Spirit.
But it stopped being a momentum thing.
Yukimura is giving me the worst troubles I've had since Shingen. Surely, he is Japan's greatest warrior. Step by step. Step by step. My people, I have accomplished my goal. This peace will last 200 years, perhaps, and beyond that. That world belongs to the people who live then. To those with the strength and the will to bear the burden of leading the way forward into the future. But now it is done.
Yeah, it's actually right, Fallen Sam. A canon ending with a canon-wielding character. And we also protected the canon. There's so much canon in this. But now we have the dream stage.
Let the journey commence.
Well, let the journey end, but last stand against.
After Hideyoshi's death, Ieyasu decided that he was the rightful successor to unify Japan and finally achieve peace. Kanetsugu Naoe, however, thought differently. Eager to stop Ieyasu at any cost, he defiantly mobilized the Uesugi army, which was now under his control. Meanwhile, Kanetsugu's good friend Mitsunari Ishida mobilized his troops in the west. Ieyasu quickly pulled his forces back so he could deal with Mitsunari, and ordered Masamune Date to engage Kanetsugu. However, Kanetsugu ignored Masamune and continued to pursue Ieyasu. With enemies approaching from his front and rear, Ieyasu was in a very dangerous situation.
Come what may, I must never lose sight of my dreams of peace. Ieyasu's dream, last stand against Ieyasu. For peace, one step at a time.
I like how this happens because when Masamune's like chasing down Kanetsugu at Hasedo, Kanetsugu essentially just flips in the bird and just keeps going. That's all it takes. Let's see, weapon acquisition. 5th weapon. Swiftly execute the missions and defeat all the famous enemy officers. Translates to capture both the southeastern garrisons and the western garrison, both mission related, and defeat Kanetsugu and Keiji. Okay. People are complaining that like Kanetsugu is going to appear on the stage, but this means we get to kill him. You understand that? Like how Kanetsugu is like just one of the commanders. And 3 other generics.
The Uesugi and Satake have decided to die for what they believe is honor. I cannot afford to lose troops before my showdown with Mitsunari.
Oh wait, hold on. Ah, I lose if anyone dies. Ah, that's gonna make the stage suck.
Justice shall never be overcome by injustice. We will slay the dark Ieyasu and set a new standard of honor for our world.
Seize control of all the garrisons.
So Ieyasu was just decked out in bling. He's covered in gold.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
I am proud to witness you in battle.
After evaluating the situation at Mount Oyama, we turned to deal with Mitsunari. Who could have foreseen we'd be attacked once we sent out Fukushima and the others?
It's like the battle of the narrators here with Ina and Kanetsugu.
Past another obstacle. Such prowess in combat.
Hit Tokugawa from the rear. Surround him completely.
I shall be your opponent.
Will I play Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires when it comes out? Probably not. I really have zero interest in that. I didn't even play Samurai Warriors 4 Empires, and I'm like, at least okay with that game.
The time has come. We shall attack the Tokugawa main camp at Mount Saijo. All units advance.
Just your skill against my experience.
Masamune should have been threatening Kenshin's rear flank, but for him to shrug that off and still pursue us was completely unexpected. Kanetsugu, I see Kenshin has taught you well.
Well, that was the problem here. You sent Masamune after a guy that was already dead.
Such prowess in combat.
I need to kill Kanetsugu first, but Keiji's right here.
Here comes Keiji Maeda! Run while you still can!
And now I don't have a choice.
I've been waiting here just to trash you! You may rule Japan, but you sure don't rule me! Hope you don't mind if I beat on you for a while, alright?
Ieyasu's final charge kinda doesn't work. Because like the hit from his cannonball like send the enemy to the ground, so then his fireballs just sort of like go over them. Hitty is really tanky. Ow, and he hits hard. Where am I? I actually didn't realize I was going to KG. If I realized it'd take this long to fight him, I would have just ignored him and focused on fighting the other characters.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa.
Finally.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
My lord, you are most impressive.
It was a short life, but it'll do.
Was it really a short life? How old was KGB by this point?
Look out! Here I come!
I have surpassed another obstacle.
I bow to your skills.
I dare you to try to take my head.
Test your skill against my experience.
Why do you follow Mitsunari? Do you not see who is truly destined to rule Japan? The realm would be a boring place without Mitsunari.
That is not a good reason, Mr. Sasake. It's in fact a terrible reason. A lot of the enemies are really tanky on this stage. I guess it's meant to be one of those max difficulty ones.
Another obstacle. We've underestimated the enemy's power.
My lord, you are most
KG'd be in his 50s. Yeah, that's definitely a long life for like back then, right?
Another obstacle.
I am proud to witness you in battle.
Ieyasu, I applaud your skill. Though my enemy, I respect you. It is a shame that you fight for an unjust cause. My superior strategy will wipe your dishonorable clan from the face of the earth.
Look out! Here I come!
Dear troops of the Uesugi, we will stand tall in the name of righteousness.
Okay, just because he's done that, I'm gonna kill Kagekatsu in front of him.
Fukushima and the advanced party.
What does it matter? The Tokugawa army is the mightiest in the land.
I need help! Now!
Feels a bit uncharacteristic for... Okay. Feels a bit uncharacteristic for Ieyasu to say a line like that at this point. Keiji really stalled me for a long damn time. They made some progress.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa. I have surpassed another obstacle. Such prowess in combat. I have surpassed another.
Don't kill Kagekatsu before Kanetsugu. I don't see why not. You saying that just makes me want to do it more, but fine. Something good better come out of this.
Your villainy will not hold up against me.
I thank you for your help.
Can't take much more of this.
Mitsunari and I will defeat you and create a just and honorable world. You will be sorely punished for standing in our way.
Nothing to say to that.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
My lord, you are most impressive.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
I am proud to witness you in battle.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa.
Ieyasu, this shall be your last stand.
Roll credits. Title drop.
Quickly.
Or since that was a stage title drop, roll commercials.
Look out! Here I come!
Hello, random Sonata generic.
I have surpassed another obstacle.
My lord, you are most impressive.
This isn't right. How can I lose to you?
I have surpassed.
Okay, and for what purpose was I not able to subject Kanetsugu to seeing Kagekatsu die in front of him? Because, like, nothing happened after doing that.
I shall be your opponent.
Everyone cheering that Kanetsugu died. Yeah, I would have liked for him to have been the last one to die. Kanetsugu deserved to die first. That's the reason.
So, this is where my life ends.
What a boring death quote.
Surpassed another obstacle.
Okay, well, I'm never listening to Redhead again because that reasoning is stupid, and I thought it was actually for something. As a result, I'm not even picking up that weapon. And I'm destroying the one I'm currently using.
The Tokugawa are nothing to be afraid of. Yukimura Sanada, proceeding with the attack.
You're already attacking. But we could have saved Bichu for last. That's a true final boss right here.
Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa. I have surpassed another obstacle.
My lord, you are most impressive.
I need help! Now!
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot I lose if other people die.
My lord, I am grateful for your compassion.
Well, it's more like a necessity here, but whatever helps you sleep at night.
I am Yukimura Sanada. Stand down or be slain. Ieyasu, may you repent to Lord Hideyoshi in the afterlife.
I repent plenty already. But I am not afraid to do what is necessary to create peace.
You know, Hideyoshi got to where he was because Ieyasu let it happen. He doesn't know shit, the Hideyoshi. Also, Masayuki just casually here like he's some completely random generic.
So this is my end.
I have surpassed another obstacle. I bow to your service. Behold the strength of the warriors of Mikawa. I have surpassed another obstacle.
My lord, you are most impressive.
Yukimura and Kanazuku both went down easier than Keiji did.
Another obstacle.
No, I can still press on.
Peace and honor are not always the same. Peace is a safe and happy livelihood for all. All people deserve peace, and to rob them of it in the name of honor is a contradiction. Common men must be allowed to live first, so they may discover honor for themselves. This is what Mitsunari fails to understand. For his short-sightedness, he will dearly pay.
I mean, I'm completely on Ieyasu's side here.
Step by step. Step by step.
Ieyasu's title is Great Patriarch. Okay, well, that is every single story in Samurai Warriors 2. Jeez. True hero Ieyasu, yep. He slayed the villain, Kanetsugu. Now no one will have to suffer under his cruel interpretation of honor. Yoshimoto's next. Shut up. Get out of here. Already done, Yoshimoto. Yeah, next will be around Maru and Okuni. I guess I'll be playing a bunch of free mode stages with them, and I guess I'll make a post on my channel just asking what stages I should play, and I'll just play whatever ones people recommend. Probably the ones who get recommended the most. Sugoroku. No. 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 Kantsugu Sugoroku. It would be kind of amusing to, like, have him be a NPC and just, like, steal all of his money. No, Sugoroku is incredibly boring. I'm not gonna play it, though. Aristocrat, I said in an earlier stream, I'm playing as you last. Let's do a live stream Monopoly instead. Might be more entertaining, honestly. Survival? No, survival's boring. I've already recorded Sugoroku in survival mode, and Sugoroku would not last for its own stream. Sugoroku is like 40 minutes. And survival mode is just boring. Which game now? Well, still this one. I got one more stream left of this. And then we'll move on to another game. So next time will be Ranmaru and Okuni in free mode. And maybe some other characters in free mode if they get suggested a bunch. I'll make a post on my channel. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.